I honestly want to sit here and just read this in
like
silence, but that's not what we're here to do.
Hi, I'm Alex Mechanik.
And I'm Samy Burch.
And we're here at the Academy's Margaret Herrick Library to discuss the films and scenes that helped inspire May December.
May December is about a television actress who goes to Savannah, Georgia to study the notorious woman who she's about to play in a true crime biopic and the marriage that is sort of crumbling under the surface. I saw Badlands when I was maybe in 10th grade. I just fell completely in love with it.
Yeah, I also saw it around the same time. I rented it on Netflix on like one of those, the red envelope. This is really exciting.
I feel like I'm finding your roots. So here's the script.
Oh my God, it's like a yearbook.
Do we need gloves?
No, actually, for photos, yes, but for this stuff, no. Okay. You guys are good.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. This is...
This is wild to look at.
So distracted. This is so amazing to see. I've not seen any of this. You know, I think that of this as a gold standard of something that's loosely inspired by a real crime, but departs from it in such an extreme way. The tone in general influenced my writing right from the moment I saw it. There's just such a humanity in this, and such a dark humor, and such an ease, and
these characters and how humorous it could be, but also just like deadly serious and really upsetting at the same time.
I honestly want to sit here and just read this in
like
silence, but that's not what we're here to do. I mean, the research element was basically not at all. I mean, it was basically our childhoods being completely inundated with tabloid stories. It felt like important to just take what we knew, put it aside, and recreate a similar story from the ground up of what felt like it made sense to us.
Yeah. And yeah, just to use the characters as a way to look at true crime in general. The tabloid culture of the 90s, OJ, Monica, Tanya, you know, these iconic names.
And if you want to be you, be you. 'Cause there's a million things to do. You know that there are.
The library has Hal Ashby's papers.
Wow.
So this folder here contains his script, actually.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. This is so pure. You know, there's something, two people crossing paths, one who has a zest for life and one who really is obsessed with death. And I think he's like 18 and she's almost 80. It's a very sweet, different sort of dynamic than what's going on in our movie. The way that the scenes end on kind of a little joke, but they're based so much in reality. It's almost a rhythm thing. There's just a dark comedy that I think you can make an argument. There's a DNA here. This is definitely the origin of the term May-December relationship, May-December romance. In our film, it's a subversive use of the term. This is more classic.
This idea came to Robert Altman in a dream, and then he pitched it.
Wow.
He like sold it in 15 minutes to Alan Ladd at the studio.
Amazing.
And I'm actually really curious. I'm amazed that you have materials here because I know that it's like based off like a 50-page treatment, and so there's like a lot of improv and stuff.
Yes, we have the treatment. Also, it's so funny you said dreams, all the headlines.
Oh my God. Robert Altman dreams a movie.
That's incredible.
I watched Three Women in high school before writing the first draft of May December. This was specifically one of the movies I remember rewatching in preparation. This element of one woman watching another and that other woman loving being watched. You know, I think that's pretty essential correlation between the two. And I also think especially Shelley Duvall's character, there's just this femininity that's so performed, that's so kind of out of step with the culture in the moment.
Well, and just the way their characters kind of weave in and out. They almost trade characters halfway through the film, which is more extreme than May December. But there is so much humor here, even though like this is a little bit of a horror film, and like mostly just about these women and who they are and their relationship with each other.
I love also the tension of who is more insecure that kind of is balanced here. I think that's actually really relevant. Well, I think it's interesting that all three were made within a few years of each other, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I think it really speaks to the moment that was happening in the 70s. These sort of sensitive, tonally ambiguous character pieces. It makes sense to me that this era is sort of the richest for what ended up influencing May December and just our work in general.
They make sense together, I think.
Yeah,
It's very-
it's an interesting trio. That would be a fun day.